Hey everybody, today I'm going to be doing a quick how-to on the quick switch from tablet mode and in and out on the touchscreen computers. The non-touch screens can't do it. Now, normally you would go into settings and then tell it to go into tablet mode, but on these touchscreen laptops that you see here, they have the ability to fold backwards like this. And then, see if I get it the right way. Now, notice when I flipped it backwards like that. Now, see how it's all flat like this and the keyboard's on the back? Now, look what it says in the corner. Oh, right there. Do you want to switch to tablet mode? This means more touch-friendly when you use the device as a tablet. If you say yes, it switches it into tablet mode. Okay? So let's say yes. Let's put this thing into tablet mode. Okay, now I'm in tablet mode. I no longer have a desktop, right? And I can do all the touch-friendly stuff. And now, if I flip it back like this, again, it's still in tablet mode. But on mine, because I always asked it to do it, it asks, do you want to switch back? So again, I say, yes, exit tablet mode, and now I'm back to normal. Okay? Now, additionally, you can go into the settings and tell it to not do that. Not to not do that. Anytime you flip it, it's going to want to go into tablet mode. But you can, if you've switched it and said yes, that you want to automatically do it. So let's try it this time. Okay, there's my message. I'm going to change my message so that it says, remember my response and don't ask again. If I say that, I can go into settings and change it anyways. So I say yes. Okay, so now I'm in tablet mode. Okay. Now I flip it back. Okay. And now I'm in my regular mode again. But notice that it did not ask me this time when I flipped it. It just did it. But anyways, so that's one of the quick ways. Now up here on the keys, you can see there's all kinds of cool F keys. Keep in mind on these touchscreen models that you don't have to press the function key to make any of these work. They just happen. Now, none of these will switch it into tablet mode, but you can do things like F5 is refresh. As you can see, I'm doing this backwards. There's refresh. That turns your screen blank. See, watch, my screen goes black when I press this one. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's the multiple screens. This is the one that turns it black. That just puts the screen to sleep, and then the screen's back. Now, this is the one that's important, though. This is the one that a lot of people touch this, and you'll see that it turns off the mouse pad. So I touch that, now my mouse doesn't work anymore. And then I touch it again, and my mouse is back. See, now I can move my mouse around. So, anyways, I have a lot of students ask about that. Why does my touchpad not work? And that's meant for when you're typing, to make it so that when your hand bumps the touchpad, it doesn't do it. But notice I'm not pressing the function key. I'm just pressing these buttons, and it's just doing stuff. So if you bump, say, for example, this one, it mutes the mic. So if your student's like, you can't hear me, I keep getting muted, although I can't hear it, that mutes it. So even though Zoom might think that you're not muted, you're muted by the computer. Okay? And of course, you can hit the refresh thing, and if you're on any kind of internet or anything else like that, it'll refresh it, light and dark, so if your screen's not bright enough or it's too bright, that kind of thing. This is your wireless, so you can hit this button and disable your internet. And so if I press this button, I'm in airplane mode. Now I have no ability to connect to any internet anywhere. And so that's really important to keep in mind that if a student bumps this button, their internet's going to turn off, and they're not going to be able to do Zoom or Teams or anything else. Okay, so it's really important that they see that. I press this button again, and now my airplane mode is off, and I can now connect to the internet. And the little Z is exactly what it looks like. Press this button, and the laptop goes to sleep. Okay? So now, to wake it up, I just press the space bar. That should bring it back. Yep, there it is. It came back, and I got to type in my passcode again. Anyways, I hope that helps with these touch screens a little bit to help you understand what's happening to them and why sometimes they stop doing what we want them to do, and hopefully be able to fix it. And let me know if you have any questions.